He's sleeping. Anyways, he's here. He's joining. He might join us later. We'll see. This is 30 minutes of core, a little bit of yoga as a warm-up, and I'm going to give you guys some PT tips. I'm a PT as well as yogi, strength, endurance athlete. So join this class. Subscribe to the channel to get notifications of live class. I host a live class every Friday. Join me. I have a free PT lower back guide. You can also grab that as well if you need more help with lower back pain. We're just going to do a little bit of core strength today. We have the meat of the workout, which is going to be a little power abs series, but we're going to warm up first in standing and then take it down onto the mat. So join me. Modify as needed, listen to your body. That is the main point of today. Listen to your body. A little bit of core strength, a little bit of flexibility. Come to the back of your mat. So all you need is a mat and 30 minutes or less. Let's take a nice long inhale. Reach arms up to the sky. Just focus on some alignment. So I want to start off class with just focusing on root your feet into the ground. Think about crown of the head to the ceiling. We're not going for perfect posture. We're just going for optimal alignment, right? Ears over shoulders, crown of the head to the ceiling. Inhale, reach. Get some length in your spine. And just using this yoga as just like an easy warm-up. Nothing crazy, nothing too out of the ordinary. Let's just get a little bit of a warm-up. Reach. And then exhale, forward fold. Bring the arms all the way down. Knees are nice and soft. Just checking with your lower back. How is everything feeling? We're starting off super slow before we get into our main set. Just to warm up. And just hang out here, knees are nice and soft, checking with the lower back, how is everything feeling? Hold it here for one more breath. Release any tension. If you feel it, it's Friday, right? TGIF. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Straighten out the knees, get a nice stretch in the hamstrings. This is your hinge, hinging at the hips. Abs are braced, chin is tucked in. Hold it here for one breath. Pull the shoulders back. And then bring your hands down, step back into plank. Again, modify as needed. Be nice to your shoulders. Hands are stacked right underneath the shoulders, pushing away from the mat, tucking the chin and hold it for one breath. Exhale, knees down, slowly lower chaturanga, elbows close to your sides, uncurl your toes. We are almost done with this really easy baby flow. Baby cobra, speaking of baby, pull the shoulder blades down your back, hold it here for one breath. And then exhale, back down. Uncurl your toes, push yourself back, downward facing dog. That is the entire sequence. It's not crazy. It's just sun salutation, yoga, warm up, easy peasy. Let's go through that 2 more times. Pedal your feet, give your calf and ankles a nice little stretch. If you're tight, get everything moving. Pedal those ankles. 1 more breath. Let's go through this again. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Walk your hands back to your feet. Rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. Articulate through your spine. Move through your spine. I always start class with this easy sun salutation, a warm up. This should just feel nice on your body. Inhale, reach to the sky. Round 2, lengthen posture. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your arms all the way down. Knees are soft. Hang out here for 1 breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Hip hinge. Deadlift is your hinge. Hold it here. Abs are braced. Chin is tucked in. Pull the shoulders back. Hands come down, step back into plank number 2. We don't have a lot of planks today. Let's use a little bit of upper body strength here. Hold it here, pressing away from the mat. Spread your fingers wide, tuck your chin and brace with your abs. That means a little bit of tension in those abs. Exhale, either knees down or all the way down chaturanga with control. Pull the shoulder blades back, down your back, up dog or cobra. Coming all the way up. This should feel nice on the lower back. The cobra stretch and up dog should feel good. It shouldn't feel like it's pinching into that lower back. So again, pull the shoulder blades down your back to engage your lat muscles. That's going to help to stabilize and protect that lower back. 1 breath. Exhale, back down. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. We've got 1 more round. We are moving on. This is just our warm up before we get into our core series. Pedal those feet 1 more time. Easy warm up, nothing crazy. Walk your hands back to your feet. Rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. We need supple joints as well as strong muscles. That's how to stay healthy, happy as we get older, as we want to work and be healthy, fit adults. Inhale, reach to the sky, last time. Exhale, forward fold, bring the arms all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. This should feel good. Hands come down, plank. Last time, enjoy this plank. Exhale, lower with control however you need to. Work your upper body, especially my endurance athletes. You guys, you runners, bikers, get some upper body in your life. Pull the shoulder blades down your back. We're going to move on. Exhale, back down. Push yourself back. Downward facing dog. Guess what, guys? We're moving on. A little bit of planks. Gotta get a little bit of upper body in our life. I love planks and I love push-ups. You know why? Because you don't really need any equipment to get a little bit of upper body work in. So widen your downward dog. Give your calves a nice little stretch here. Settle in. Enjoy. Let the heels drop. Get a nice stretch in those calves. Widen your downward dog. We're gonna rock forward into plank. I want you to finish where you're stacked, right? So hands are right underneath the shoulders. Press away from the mat. If you need to give your shoulders a break, please do so. Take a break at any time. Hold it here, strong. Chin is tucked. Abs are on. That doesn't mean I'm just sucking in. It means there's a little bit of tension here in my core. And then exhale it back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Finish out our warm-up. Get your shoulders warmed up. We have a main set of core. I'm going to break it down for you guys. A little power ab series coming up next. Get ready. This is just the warm-up. If you want to bring that left hand back to that right shin, reach across. Get some obliques if you can. If you need to take a break, give those wrists and shoulders a break, please do so. This is your class. I'm just your guide. Listen to your body. As your PT for the day, be kind to your body, right? Exhale back. Use your breath with your core. Exhale. In my lower back guide, if you need more low back health, I do get into breath work a lot because that is integral and that is going to help solidify your trunk and your core. Get that breath going. Let's do 2 more just like this. One more time. Walk your hands back to your feet. Roll up slowly. Head coming up last. Let's finish out our warm-up with a little bit of cat-cow. Why? Because it just kind of feels good on the back. So let's get into cat-cow, hands and knees. I'm going to talk you through the core series. That is the meat of our workout. Modify as needed always. So I'm going to walk us through the core series for today. Again, 30 minutes. We've got a lot to cover in a short amount of time. Let's do our cat-cow while I talk you through the series of the day. So we're going to start off easy with this core workout. Easy, but it's going to get harder. So we've got a dead bug as our first move. Why? Because it's kind of one of my favorite foundation moves. And I'm going to give you guys some options for the dead bug. You can make it easier, you can make it harder. And then from there, we're going to do a reverse crunch and lower the legs. And then from there, we've got even harder flutter kicks. Things are going to get hard today real quick. So you start off with that dead bug. I want you to perfect that dead bug position because you're going to need it for the next 2 moves. We have a series of 3 moves, 3 rounds. It's going to get spicy. I will show you options. One more time with this cat-cow. Get some mobility in the spine. Exhale. Rib cage, upper back. All of this needs to move, you guys, right? Okay, come on to your back. So this series we're going to do today, we're going to be on our back. We've got 3 rounds, 3 moves. Locked in. Locked in, right? So when I say locked in, what I mean is this is your first move. Now your basic foundation to your dead bug, this is your dead bug, right? Blah, 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 right? We all get that. So level 1 would be right here, tapping with the feet. Now I want you to pick whichever version you can do with executing with perfect form, meaning as I tap my feet and as my arms get away from me, this right here, lower back needs to stay super glued to the floor. So when you see people doing this and they're doing this, and their lower back are arching, or if that's you, guess what? That's wrong. That ain't it. So I am a really tough coach. I'm a really tough PT. Even with my pro athletes, my elite athletes, your lower back needs to be glued to the freaking floor as you extend. Now, a lot of that depends on bringing the rib cage down, connecting it to the pelvis here. Zip it up. Now, this move, again, if your goal is, hey, Dara, I just want to get more defined abs, blah, blah, blah. This is not going to be your power move for that, but this is the foundation to build off of it for what we're going to do next, which is going to get much harder. So let's start this first set. Just have intention and focus. Again, you can't do the fun, crazy, exciting shit if you don't have the basic stuff down first. Get this locked in. When I say locked in, I literally mean zip it closed. Lift your head up if you're not sure if you're keeping your lower back pressed down. Long set, I want you to just get your mind right, get locked into the position, get the form, get that connected, get that rib cage pressed down. Your abs are tight. That's helping to press that lower back down. There should be 0 inches of space between your lower back and the mat. And if you're not sure if you're doing that, lift your head up. Crunch. That crunch position is going to help you to bring that rib cage down. Some people have a more flared rib cage, so you have to press down to connect. And if you are lacking that connection and your back is arching, you're not getting that deep core activating, you're not really stabilizing your back, you're not doing this correctly, so do it correct. So pick your version that you can execute with perfect form, whether it's this one, whether it's holding a weight, or whether it's doing my full extended dead bug. This would be your hardest version. Extending the legs longer, lever arm. Here, let's do a few more, and then we're gonna move on to our next move, which is a reverse crunch. It's this, but harder. So 3 more, you decide. 2 more, last one. Feet come down. Reverse crunch, I'm gonna give you guys some options. Level 1, reverse, squeeze, pelvic floor. I'm gonna lift my butt up and tap. Kind of easy, but kind of not, right? That squeeze, deep core. Pelvic floor is the bottom. Lift your booty up off the floor. Level 2, maybe I tap a little bit further away. Level 3, scoop. As you scoop, guess what, guys? Lower back still needs to stay pressed down. So you need to take that first move into this one, right? So don't be a hero and do this like all the way far away, and then guess what? Your back is arching and then your lower back hurts, and that's kind of not the point of this, right? The point is to get locked in. So again, with all of these moves, you want to be really strategic. Which one can I execute with the best form? How far away can I get my legs and still maintain this? This is the key. Doesn't matter if it looks cool, you're doing the really hard version, or you're doing this version, if your lower back is lifting and arching, because that's wrong. And then your lower back's going to be cranky later, and that's not the point of this class. Exhale, use the breath. Remember how I started off class talking about breath? Exhale, lift. You need that. That's at the upper part of your core, right? This is your anatomy lesson for the day. The PT's breaking it down for you. Diaphragm, upper part. Pelvic floor, bottom part, abs, lower back, everything around, creating that cylinder. That's that deep core. That is that stability all the way around. That is your core. Exhale. Let's do a few more. Again, we got 3 rounds, 3 moves. We've got our flutters last. So again, pick whichever version you can do. Let's do 2 more just like this. Ooh, my abs are feeling it. 1 more, and then rest. Give those legs a rest. So we have a flutter kick. We're going to do a long kick, 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 and then you're gonna flip over, and you're gonna do kick, 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 kick. These are hard. Again, lower back is pressed down. So you got a 10 count, you're gonna flip it over and do a 10 count, activating that whole posterior chain, your entire back when we flip over. 10 counts. So again, on the exhale, I'm gonna press my lower back down. That's how I'm gonna initiate this, and it's not gonna leave. Are you ready? Get ready in 3, 2, arms and legs, 1, kick, 10, 9, lower back is pressed down, 8, 7, 6, press it down, 5, 4, chin is tucked in, 3, ribs are tucked in, 2, lower back is pressed down, and 1, flip it over. This one should feel so much easier now. Kick it out, same thing. Tuck the tailbone, 10, 9, kick, 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 8, 7, 6, fast kick, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into dead bugs, round 2. We're not taking a break. You know what to do now. Now that I've blabbed and talked all about it, locked in, right? Boom. On the exhale, I always like to start on that exhale. Why? Because it just kind of gets me locked into place. Again, connection. Core is your chance as an athlete or as an adult or as a kid, whatever. This is your opportunity to get your mind connected here. So even if you only spend a few minutes, like 10 minutes with me, get this all organized. This is going to get into that big brain of yours, and then you're gonna be able to take this through the rest of your day, stabilizing yourself for your sports, for life, for picking things up. Focus here, right? So we don't want to space out. Do this correctly. This is setting the intention. It's also just creating that neuromuscular activation and connection. So dead bug, you decide how far away. You want to add a weight, right? You can hold the weights overhead. Maybe you just want to do the legs. Stay focused, keeping the lower back pressed down. Round 2. Let's go. We have our reverse crunch next. Breathing underneath the abs again. Lots of work here. Got to keep that breath going. Keep that lower back pressed down. Last few. In 3. In 2. And 1. Take a quick break. Reset on the exhale. Lower back comes down. Use the breath. Reverse crunch. Lift that booty up. Everyone has a pelvic floor. Those are muscles. Use them. Squeeze, drawing up. Exhale, lift. Maybe you go further. Whichever, this is one of those exercises that in a good way, you may feel sore from, right? That lengthening the core, right? Lowering. A little bit of challenge on those abs, right? Deep core. Exhale. We've got our flutters next. Get ready. Squeeze. Lower. Again, if you have a bigger leg, like stronger, bigger leg, this is even harder because there's more of you to hold, right? Let's do 4 more. Squeeze. 3. 2. 1 more. Whew, legs are tired. All right, it's Friday. Let's finish with those flutter kicks. My legs are tired from the week, probably. I'm like, why are my legs so tired? We're gonna do 10 kicks and then flip over. So ready, focus, get that exhale. Ribs come down, set yourself up. And then you're gonna tuck the chin in, kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, locked in. 6, 5, you can always bring the legs higher to make it a little bit easier. 4, 3, 2, 1, flip it over. Superman, Superwoman's, let's do it. Kick it out. 10, 9, guess we only have 1 more set left. On our last round's coming up. 6, 5, quick. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last round. Locked into place. Dead bugs, dying bugs, whatever you want to do, core marches, up to you. Make this your best round. Now you know what to do. You get it. Let's do it. Let's finish strong. Whichever version you're doing, make it good, right? Sometimes I'll get clients or patients say, how many, do you want me to do 10 reps? How many reps? And for some people I'll say, I'm not going to give you a number. I want you to do as many as you can execute with perfect form. And when your form starts to get crappy, you're done, right? Good form matters so much more than how many sets and reps. This is not about our ego, right? We're about doing this correctly, taking care of our body, getting everything locked in to our core, our strength, our stability to drive power. This is your base of support. Create this strong, stable base of support. Then the arms and legs can do whatever you need to do off of that stable base. You're running, you're swimming, you're jumping, your football, your hockey, whatever. Playing with your kids, hiking, whatever, right? Last few here. Then we've got our reverse crunch, last round. Again, sometimes I like to hold a weight here. Make it more challenging, a little bit of upper body work. Also just give you something to hold on to, can be a little bit easy. Gives you a little bit of stability. 3 more. 2, 1. Reverse crunch. Again, find that beginning position, pelvis. Exhale, legs come up. Reverse crunch. Scoop, maybe. You really want to torture yourself a little bit? These are those ones that I always get sore from, like that worked abs. Not in a bad way, but just like, oh yeah, feel these ones tomorrow. Exhale, squeeze. Lift. Lift. Finishing up. We're going to finish this. We'll get into a little bit of glutes, stretch, and that's it for today. That is it for today. Almost done. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Last move here, and then we're going to start to cool it down. Press the lower back down. We got those flutters. Let's finish with the flutters. Finish strong. Press that lower back down. On the exhale, kick 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2. Press that lower back down. And 1. Flip it over. Last move here in this series. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, kick 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it back over. Let's finish with a little bit of glute bridges just because. Activate those glutes. That is your core as well. Get those glutes working. Drive the heels in. This is a basic glute bridge. This is not a spinal roll up. This is hinge. Straight up. Activate. Get that booty working. Squeeze. Strong glutes, right? Give your back some support. That's part of that core stability, the pelvis, right? Knees at about 90. Find that position where when you squeeze, you're driving up. You're getting mostly glutes. A little bit of glutes, a little bit of hamstrings, lower back, again, a little bit. Primary mover, glutes, drive, straight up. You can have weights here, you can have mini bands here. We're just getting a little bit of glute activation just to finish out. Get that butt primed. Keep it on for the day. Get it working. Support you, whether you're just gonna go for a walk or whatever. Get some glutes in your life, right? Who doesn't need more glute work in their life? Squeeze, last few, and then we're just gonna stretch. That's it for today. 3, 2, and 1. We are done. Hug those knees into the chest. Give them a good squeeze. Let's stretch. Easy. If you need more specific lower back stuff, I have an entire playlist that is just lower back mobility. I also have that guide. You can download it for free. If you need some more PT tips on core strength and low back, hug that right knee into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. Roll the ankles and the toes around. Again, your feet, that is your base of support. Keep those feet happy, healthy. Roll the feet around. Wake them up. Let them work for you. Roll that hip around. Gentle. Again, modify as needed. Any stretches that you have that feel good, now is your chance. I'm just your guide. Listen to your body. Find what's feeling right for your body. Easy. Little hip rolls. Lubricating that hip joint. Keep that hip healthy. Right? And then bring that knee across your body. Find that position on you where this just feels like a good stretch. Again, everyone's gonna look a little different. So you might be here, 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 maybe you're more here. That's okay, right? We're all built differently. So you gotta find that position where you're getting the nice little stretch in maybe your glutes, maybe here, maybe lower back a little bit. Gentle, should feel really good. And just breathe into that whole right side. Head goes wherever it feels comfortable. Maybe just shake the head, release any tension. Just noting where you feel any tension or tightness. Inhale through the nose, exhale it out through the mouth. Let all that stress of the week, of the day, of the year, let it go. Let it go. It's not serving you. Let's just let it go. Even if it's just for a few minutes, let it go. And just stretch. And then when you're ready, come back to center. Let's do a little figure 4 stretch. Again, all these should just feel really nice. Nice little stretch, nice little hip opener here. You can leave it like this. You can reach through for thread the needle. You can do pigeon pose. Roll the shoulders. Releasing tension. Let it go. Shake the head side to side. Releasing tension. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And let's switch sides. Unwrap that right leg whenever you're ready. Shake it out. Hug that left knee into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. Roll the ankles and the toes. Roll the hip. Gentle circles. And then bring that knee across your chest. Again, find that position that just feels like a nice stretch. Lower back, glute, IT band. This should just feel really nice on the spine. Open that left arm out, get a nice stretch through the chest and the rib cage. Upper back. Head goes wherever it feels comfortable. Almost done with class. Join me every Friday. Subscribe to the channel to get notifications of live class. Last breath here. Come back to center. Figure 4 stretch. Reaching through for thread the needle. Roll the shoulders, let it go. We'll finish on this side, and then we're just gonna finish in seated. I just wanna give you guys one more little posture reminder to take with you through the rest of the day. Just nice alignment, just aligned posture. Last breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. And then unwrap that left foot. Both feet planted, windshield wiper the knees side to side. Roll yourself onto your side. Meet me in seated, last seated stretch. Just a little bit of that posture we start off class with. Just thinking about alignment. Again, it's not about perfect posture. There's no such thing. None of us are perfect, right? Myself included. You can sit however you want. You don't need to sit cross-legged. And I just want you to think about taking this with you through the rest of the day. Ears over shoulders. That's just your alignment, right? So if we're like this, just here. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Slight chin tuck. Inhale, reach to the sky. Lengthening through the spine. Exhale it out. One more time. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Chin is tucked in. Ears over shoulders. Lengthening through the spine. Inhale. And then exhale it out. That is it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming. My dog just woke up because he knows class is over. All right. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next time. See you later.